Good morning, gemstone lovers and industry partners. This is David Artinian with Artinian Gems. Last night about 9:30, I received a text from one of my employees, and she said, "Did you hear about the governor's stay-at-home order? We're on lockdown." Now, when I receive news like this, my gut initial reaction is anxiety and worry. And so my first line of thought was, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But immediately, because I know better, I realize that fear and anxiety will not achieve anything good. What it does is it causes you to shut down. It causes you to be self-focused. And I said to myself, what is the opposite of that? Well, the opposite of fear and anxiety is faith. And what does faith do? Faith releases creativity. It releases the ability to solve problems and move through a problem, any problem, to a successful, positive outcome. It reminded me of a little 3-step formula that I heard of a number of years ago on how to go from worry to success. Now, worry, as we know, shuts you down. It causes you to look internally. It keeps you from progressing. We also know that faith releases possibilities and excitement. I mean, we don't name our children worry, do we? We name our children faith, hope, and those positive emotions that create creativity and release us to move forward. So I'm going to share this with you right now. Now, the first question you might want to ask yourself is, and this will kind of open things up for your mind. I wonder who's in need right now. I wonder who's in trouble right now. And what that does is it asks myself the question that pulls me out of myself. I'll give you an example. My good friends at Dickinson Jewelers in Maryland, both Kathy and Claude, when this started to happen, they asked themselves this question, who's in need? And simultaneously and separately from each other, they came up with an idea. Let's make a list of all of our clients who are elderly, and let's go grocery shopping for them. And they offer that as a service to their clients. I think that is absolutely wonderful. Now, the feedback that they've gotten is absolutely overwhelming. The clients are touched beyond belief. So I wonder who's in need. Another question to be asked is, I wonder who's doing great right now. There are some industries that are doing terrific. There are some industries that are not being touched. People working at home, they're doing better than ever. And so I thought, well, what if I offer an opportunity to those who are doing really well? And you'll see I made an offer below to you to offer a benefit, an opportunity. So there's like, who's doing poorly? How do we help them? Who's doing well? What can we offer? And you'll see my offer below. The next question is, I'm not sure. I wonder, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my idea would work. However, as Richard Branson would say, he's Britain's most famous entrepreneur, and people would come to him with an idea. And when they would come to him with an idea, he'd say, well, what's the downside? And if the downside wasn't too severe, you'd say, well, let's give it a go. So you ask yourself, I'm not sure. Would this idea that I've come up with work? Calling my clients and offering grocery service, would that work? Offering a 25% off all inventory. What's the downside? And so if the downside is not too severe, go for it. Give it a shot. It'll release creativity. It'll unlock you. And then the final question is, well, it's not really a question. The final statement is, I can handle it. Whatever comes my way, I can handle it. And when you say I can handle it, it releases your mind. You begin to come up with solutions and ways to handle the problem. So there's a little 3-step approach that I find very, very helpful. And I used it last night when I heard the news of the lockdown. So I wish you well. You can see my offer down below here in the email. And you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Oh, one final message. I'm drinking hot liquids. They say that drinking hot liquids during this time will be really effective because a hot liquid keeps your throat moist and it washes any virus down into your stomach where the stomach acids kill it. Now, I'm drinking this morning reishi mushroom tea. Now, I'm drinking that because it's an immune system strengthener, and it also is a respiratory system support. So stay safe, be healthy, and I hope to see you soon.